This video about how your skate shoes are supposed to fit. So I'm gonna run through different shoe companies and how they should fit and what it is that makes them fit the way they do. Like certain companies fit different than other companies. When you're picking what shoes you want to skate next, there's not like one size fits all. You can pick a shoe that's wide, you can pick a shoe that's slim, but there is a baseline of how you should pick what your shoe is. And then eventually you'll grow into knowing exactly what kind of shoe you like to skate. I'll kind of go over what it is that makes the skate shoe good for you. If you have a wide foot or a slim foot or a medium foot, either way. And I'll go over what makes a shoe bad for you if you don't like a tight shoe or you do like a loose shoe. I'm gonna be filming a trick in between though, so I'm gonna try this trick first. I'm gonna get to it in a second. Give me a second. Basically, what it comes down to for you when you're picking your shoe, and this is kind of more of like a guideline, so you can kind of go off this, and then there's preferences, which I'll go over in a second. But the guideline is if your foot is more narrow, then you want a more narrow shoe. Obviously, it's gonna fit your foot a lot better. But if your foot is wider, a narrow shoe is gonna fit real tight. So you might wanna get a shoe that's more like a Vans because it's way wider. I'm gonna try this one more time, hold on. Be right back, be right back. If you're skating a shoe that's Nike or something that's Cons, then all of those are gonna be a lot slimmer and your foot's gonna hurt a lot more if you have a wide foot. But if you're skating a shoe like Vans are super wide, so your feet are gonna be a lot more comfortable. And then there's also like how they like function, which is kind of different, but hold on, I'm gonna try again. Damn it! I was supposed to do another trick, but I didn't do it. All right, anyways. So a shoe that is a Vans shoe usually has a narrower toe. So the flick is going to be also, well, it's also going to be vulcanized. So the shoe that you're wearing is going to fit more wide and have a quicker flicking point, which is like the edge of the vulc where your toe is. And a Nike shoe, like the shoe I'm skating right now, with the Pauls, the review's gonna come out soon, but the toe box is more squared than it is round. So the flick on it feels a lot different than if it was like a Vans shoe. So for me and how my foot is being narrow, this is actually pretty good because it's kind of padded. And even though it is kind of a wider shoe because it is a dunk, it does still feel very cushioned and held well. So now I need to be able to do the second trick. I did do a line though. Yeah. I did do a line. Damn it. Another thing is if the shoe is very bulky and you're tying it, then you're not gonna have to tie it as tight. So if you don't like your shoes to be tied down super tight, but you want a snug fit, you have to remember to get a shoe that is bulky so you don't have to tie it down very hard. If the shoe is very like thin and it does have laces, it's not a slip-on or something like that, then you do have to tie it tighter. So your shoe's not gonna be as well fitted if it's a slimmer shoe with laces, because when it gets loosened up, you're gonna have to tie it real tight. If you don't like tying your shoes real tight, then that's not gonna be awesome. But if you have a bulkier shoe, then you don't really have to tie them as tight. Like I haven't even tied these dunks that tight and they're really bulky, but like slim on the inside. But because there's like a lot of padding inside it, it's still okay. So that's kind of like a sneak preview. All right, one more, I'm gonna do this. Don't wanna do it. That grip was terrible. It was horrible crooked grind. Okay, I'm gonna focus on this. I'll be right back. Oh! That count?
Yes.
God. If you're just starting skating and you want to make sure you get the shoe that's like right for you, there's no really right answer for you for that right now. So all you have to do is focus on trying different types of shoes and see which one fits you the best, and that'll tell you whether or not your foot is like wide or slim. If you don't mind your foot being kind of loose in the shoe and slipping around, then a vulcanized shoe is probably better for you if you prefer more of the flick and your foot is not really secure in the shoe. But if you want your shoe to fit where it's like your heel's locked in and you're solid the whole time, then you want to get a cup sole shoe, and that's how that shoe would fit. A cup sole shoe always holds your heel very well, and that's because the back is like a cup. Wow, it's a cup. Oh, right? Duh. Oh, also let me know if you like this format of videos, because then it's easier for me to make them, because I don't sit down in my studio and set everything up. I just kind of shoot it while we're doing stuff. If you want to protect your feet more, you're better off getting like a sportswear skateboarding shoe, like a New Balance or a Nike or an Adidas. If you want a vulcanized shoe because you like the flick, it's going to be a lot thinner because that's like 100-year-old technology, right? Yeah. It's really, really old. So we're not rolling around in horse and buggies anymore. So it's probably better to upgrade to a shoe that's gonna actually protect your foot a lot more, because your feet are gonna get beat up. You would be crying like me about insoles all the time. For the most part, all the insoles that come with the shoes and the way that they fit are going to be okay the way that they fit, but they're not gonna help protect your feet really. All stock insoles are usually pretty terrible, and it's usually a combination. Like the way the shoe fits with the insole will determine how the shoe responds to you jumping down stuff or the impact that you take. So the Kyle Walker 1 that I skated with that cushioning insole in it was great, but when I skated the Pop Cush cushioning insole in like a different Vans shoe, it sucked. So it has to be like a good combination of the insole and the outsole for it to protect your feet well. And usually most shoes don't really have good insoles that they come with. So I usually put gel insoles in my shoes or footprint insoles, unless I'm not really jumping down that much stuff. Like today, not really jumping down that much stuff. All right, we're gonna go skate another spot and then I'll talk about this more in a second. How do you skate curbs? I skate street. I'm a street skater. So here's the real thing about shoes and how they fit and what's the right way they should fit, is that there is no right way they should fit. The way that you skate your shoe and the way that you get used to it is the right way for you. It's very personal for how you skate. Every shoe that you start skating, you will eventually get used to it. It's not like you need to skate a certain type of shoe. If you have a wide foot, maybe you have a wide foot, but you like your shoe to fit really snug, so you do skate Nikes because they're slim. I have narrow foot. That's why I like to skate Nikes more so. But I can skate Vans and I can get used to them and I can like them. But as a baseline, I will skate narrower shoes. Damn it, there's caterpillars everywhere. I stepped on one, but don't worry, I'm gonna tell you how your shoes are supposed to fit. Look, there's one on the window right there.
You need to kill that one too?
Dude, it feels like you're being sucked into like a little corner. The final thing that I'll say about picking your shoes is that eventually you'll get used to any shoe you like to skate, but these guidelines will help you determine which is the best to start with. So enjoy yourself, give a comment if this helps you. Also, let me know if you like this format of videos where we just kind of skate and then I make the videos in between trying tricks. But I don't know if I'm gonna do this. Either way, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye. I'm about to end this video right here with a banger, dude. Fucking banger, dude. And if you watch this far, leave a comment saying Cheetos, and I'm buying shoelaces because I still have a lot, so bye. Okay, bye.